Thank you for tuning in to Cyber Misfits podcast. For this episode, we are going to talk about technology addiction. Hey, and welcome to Cyber Misfits podcast. We are trying out a couple of new introductions, intros. So tell me what you think about that one. If we should keep it, try something new, try a little music, what kind of music. So let me know. I look forward to your feedback on this. So for this episode, like I said, we're going to talk about technology addiction. So what is addiction? So let me give you the clinical definition for addiction. So the clinical definition for addiction is the fact or condition of being addicted to a particular substance, thing, or activity. And it can cause a sort of a dependency habit or a problem. So there are many different types of addictions out there. As you guys know, it's just not technology addiction. You can have drug addiction, sex addiction, any kind of addiction is the ability to be consumed with a certain object or thing that is actually the addiction. Or a problem. If it becomes a problem in relationships, it becomes a problem in your life, and you just can't stop this one thing. So that is addiction. So I'm certain there's people out there that has many types of addictions out there, whether it be something big, drug addiction or whatever, or something small like technology. So that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about technology addiction. So technology addiction can be defined as a substance, defined as the frequent and obsessive technology-related behavior that's increasingly practical despite any type of negative consequences that the user might encounter due to the technology. So have you ever woke up in the morning and you're like, where's my phone? I got to look at my phone. I had to browse through Facebook. I had to look at my social media. I'm in the bathroom. Where's my phone? I'm walking down the stairs. Where's my phone? Oh, my goodness. I left the house. I need to go back and get my phone or my iPad or my laptop. Of course, people need to have their phone, or have kids in daycare, or you need it for emergency purposes, which is understandable. But have you ever, let me give you an example with me. I went on my lunch break and I went to a nice little burrito spot. I'm standing in line and I'm looking at the menu. I'm trying to think, what do I want to order? I'm looking at the food to make sure it looks decent. And as I'm standing in line, I noticed two older gentlemen. They're standing there in line, looking at the food, looking at the menu, taking in the scenery and the environment and everything around them. And then I noticed two younger women that were also in front of me that were just browsing through their phone. They were just looking at Facebook and just browsing through, just scrolling. Yes, I am nosy. I try to notice everything around me. Anywho, so they're just browsing through their phone, looking at Facebook. So by the time we got to them, for them to place their order, then they put their phone down, was looking around, and then trying to figure out what they wanted. And I thought to myself for that second, I actually called my husband about this, because I realized just how consumed we are with technology, and how we can't just have a moment sometimes just to take in a scenery, to think, to function without the aid of any type of technology. So technology can also fulfill some of our basic human needs, which is interaction. So the interaction that the technology provides is artificial interaction. So you're not really talking to the person, but you are. You're talking to them through Facebook. You're posting your life through Facebook. You're making yourself known through Facebook, Twitter, or whatever type of social media that's out there, and that's interaction. Have you ever played the Sims game? And in the Sims game, you have your little life, health, and everything at the bottom of the screen. And if you don't interact with somebody in any type of form, it starts to go down and go down, and slowly but surely, your little sim gets a little depressed. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to eat. They don't want to bathe. They don't want to do anything. They just want to sit there and be depressed because they want somebody to talk to. They need that human interaction. And technology for some people provides that to them, artificial or not. But can you just be too consumed with the use of technology that it becomes an addiction? Do you get a high whenever you're on Facebook and you're like, oh, yes, I am the new hit thing on Facebook. I got 5,000 likes in 2 minutes, Or do you get sad when nobody liked the video that I posted? Oh, maybe I should do something differently. Oh, no, I'm really sad. Whatever. I actually was leaving a store one day, and I overheard this person talking on the phone. Like I said, I am nosy. I don't apologize for it. So if you're standing next to me, yes, I will be listening to your conversations. Anywho, so he's on the phone and he's talking to someone and he's complaining. He's actually yelling that the video that he posted of him skateboarding only got 106 likes. And he's mad about that. And I'm thinking to myself, there's so many other things to worry about in life. Who gives a damn about your damn skateboard? That's just me and my thinking. So anyway, what I wanted to do was I also wanted to talk about how technology sometimes can be a handicap for us as well. Like, how many times have you read a book? But how many times have you scrolled through Facebook and read it? Or your social media account, How many times have you, I know it's kind of, I guess nowadays prehistoric, look through a thesaurus or a dictionary? Whatever happened to encyclopedias, So granted, you have your phone there and, there's spell check. So, nowadays, do you even need to know how to spell a word correctly? Or you just need to know how to use your Google, to come up with the word, So it, in a way, kind of makes us handicapped. Nowadays they have robots that can go get the remote for you on the other end of the table and you don't have to get up yourself to get it. So, we just have to be careful about technology. So something else that's kind of concerning for me is the use of technology with children. And so I want to first start off by saying I am a huge advocate for STEM and STEAM. STEM is science, technology, education, and mathematics. STEAM is science, technology, engineering, and art and mathematics. I think I said STEAM wrong. Oh, yeah, it's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Then STEAM is science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. I think personally this exposure to children at a young age does open their minds up to the world around them. It gets the little neurons blasted in their brains, and then it gets them thinking about things differently and at a new angle. It also opens the door for new job possibilities. So it's not just, oh, I want to be a firefighter. Oh, I want to be a police officer. Now it's, I want to be a computer programmer. I want to be an engineer. Or I want to go into law, and law meaning like to change some of the laws around computers because they may feel like, it should do something differently. Nowadays in Girl Scouts, you can get your computer forensics badge or cybersecurity badge. And then we have these young folks, hacking, which is cool because it takes a lot of skill Sometimes not really too much skill, depending on how something is set up, to hack into it. Anywho, so I am a believer in this, in STEM and STEAM. I am. But in the flip side, does it open up the door for addiction, technology addiction in our youth? So my son, for example, he has all these types of technology. I have a whole bunch of technology in the house. And so he is partially addicted to his iPad and technology, I feel. So if he gets in trouble for any reason, he will beg and beg and beg for either a spanking, which I don't spank, and just so that I won't take his iPad away, So that is concerning. He would actually get really sad and start crying and having fits if I took it away. That's the one punishment I feel with him that will make him understand, hey, what I did was wrong. But then it just makes me realize my son is addicted to technology. He gets the sweats, he gets the jitters, he starts crying. And, I realized that I did this to him in a way because I introduced it, maybe. So it's this kind of doubt that it brings with me, and also a little bit of guilt. So what I did also to try to combat that was I took away his iPad for a little bit. I'm like, hey, let's read a book. Let's go outside and play. Let's go hiking. Let's do other things so you can appreciate the nature. You can appreciate the world around you. You can appreciate the simple things out there in the world. Let's go out and talk to people. Let's interact, because this is real interaction. Me talking to someone that's organic rather than someone that's virtual. So as I close out this podcast, I just wanted to say, let's just really think about our use of technology. Has it consumed us, or has it not? Let's just really think about that. So make sure you just go out there, appreciate nature, and just stay safe. If you start getting the jitters, if you don't have your phone on you, or you didn't check Facebook to see who posted the picture, or, what's the new big hot thing, then chances are you have a problem. I'm not saying you should go seek help, but you should realize that that is not okay. And that you just need to take a breather from the use of technology for a while. So in the meantime, folks, I will keep you updated and let you know when our next podcast is going to be. Make sure you subscribe, so that way, as soon as I get them out, you will get them. If you have any comments or questions, or or anything, just make sure you get a hold of me. You can contact me at contact@cyber-misfits.com, and I will get back to you soon. All right, till next time.